Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So today's video is going to be a bit of a look through this album. Doesn't look like much from the front, it's kind of cool on the inside. Let's go ahead and have a look. Okay, this is going to be my December, it's a December Christmas kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's a December daily, but with it's a bit of a Christmas album as well. I was really inspired by the album that came with the Uniquely Creative December to Remember kit. I'll link it down below so you can check it out. I love these albums first and foremost. This came firstly with the Advent calendar in 2021, and I have one and I use my art journal. Use it as my art journal. This one, I just like the size. I just think it's a good size. It's nice and sturdy, and yeah, I just really love it. So I'm going to show you through what I've done so far. Obviously, it's not finished because it's not December, and I will finish this and do more in it as we go. But I just wanted to show you through it before we got there so you could see already what I've done. And yeah, we'll run from there. So this is my title page. Most of these are made using either the scrapbooking pages that came with the kit or the album inserts that came with the kit. I got 2 of the album inserts because I've actually used one to cut up, and I'll show you that in a sec. But I absolutely love it. But then there's a couple other bits and pieces that I've joined in here. So this piece of cardstock was backed by this gorgeous wood, and I decided I wanted to sort of add in a bit of a pocket here on the bottom. So I'm just going to grab something. I needed like a piece of paper, a piece of cardstock. So this piece of paper, the plaid, is from a Crafter's Choice paper block from Spotlight that I got last year. This has got a couple of bits and pieces in here, and then there's some other things as well. I just love that this came with some vellum, like foiled vellum, which is just something different. So I just cut out a little circle in the corner, so if I put something else in there you'll be able to see it. But I just loved the idea of having a little pocket there to store some stuff in. And then these are my 4 sort of sections of this binder. I've got ideas and notes, December daily, festive days, and card gallery / list. You guys know I already keep my my Christmas card planning in another planner. I've done that video already. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. So this is going to be more of a showing off at the end of it as opposed to planning it. So I'll be able to put all these in here as well as a bit of a way to remember. So this first section here is ideas and notes. You're going to see in a minute there's actually nothing in here yet, and that's because I don't have any notes or ideas quite yet. I do, but I've been making them as I go. So I will add some stuff in there, but this is another one of the album sheets with the backing. The tabs are also cut using a brand new item from Uniquely Creative, the little album tabs. I'll link them as well, but I just thought they were really beautiful. And then I used the banner dies to cut these out. So pretty. And then just torn down the side. And then you've got just a plain backing. Then you've got this one. This is where my December daily is going to go. This is where you're going to see the most amount of work. But I loved this poinsettia. Is it poinsettia? I don't know. Red flowers. So what I did is I actually cut up the second piece I had of this and then brought the flowers up. So there's actually some dimension to these, which I think is really cool. And then I just put some stickles onto the berries. And this is my December daily. And as the month goes along, I have done very little, and I've done very little on purpose. I want to try and do as much as I can before we go away. And then once I come back, once we're away, I will take this and I will sort of add things to it. But I obviously won't be able to finish it because I won't have access to my entire craft room. But all of these gorgeous pages, and I'm just going to just flick like this, are all from a paper stack that I got at Spotlight. It's the DCWV Merry Mary collection. It's just gorgeous. And I've just cut these down to be the right size. There's still some pages here that have some tags and things on it that I can use to decorate in here as well. And then there is one other kind of paper pad that I have used. But you can kind of see how fun that all is. The other one that has been added is just one here that is from Studio Light. It's just a gnome one, and I'm going to add some bits and pieces to that one as well. But each of the days are there. I'll be able to put some little numbers and some areas for journaling and all those sort of things. That's all what's going to go in here. I do have one blank page at the end that I'm trying to decide if I'm going to ink blend or what I'm going to do there. But that will be that will be added as well. That was another piece from the Crafter's Choice paper pack. Alright, this next section here has got, I love these little flippers, and I have a couple of other ones to add. This is where my ideas will come in. I will do some. This little flip here is made from 3 bits. You've got the Uniquely Creative Merry Christmas stacked, slimline stack die there that I've cut out from gold foil cardstock and then just stacked up on like 3 bits, and then there's some acetate there that it's stuck to. So I just love the fact that it flips over. It's just really cool. I am considering putting some red or black on the back of this because I just don't like the way it looks at the moment, but I'll get to that. I then have this piece of cardstock, which is also from that Crafter's Choice one, and then I've just ink blended that on the back with Festive Berries and just done some splatters just to sort of add something to it. And then this paper is again, this is again one of the sheets from the December to Remember album pack, and then on the back as well. So this section here is festive days. So what I find is that there are some festive days that happen outside of December. I believe the festive season starts as soon as the Christmas pageant happens, but basically as soon as Halloween's over, we're into the festive season. So I wanted to make sure that if we did do anything festive beforehand, that these got remembered as well. So in here is where I'm going to do stuff from the Adelaide Christmas pageant. We went to the pageant when we were in Adelaide a couple of weeks ago. So I pre-did a few things. So this is again from that big paper stack, the Merry Merry. So I cut that out. This is using the Uniquely Creative tall letters. Love these. And then just with some red heat embossing on the front. Really pretty. And then I've got the float list. And also the map, and I'm going to put a little star where we sat. I want to put some pictures. I took hundreds of photos. I want to put some journaling, all the bits that'll go in here as well, and that's what I'm going to be working on in the next couple of days after my Christmas cards are done. And this is the last little bit. This is where the card gallery and the lists are going to go. So I'll do a list of everybody that I sent them to, and then a gallery of all the cards that I made. I really love making Christmas cards, and I'm very proud of them. A lot of the ones, and you'll see when I do my retro, some of them are very simple, but some of them are really, really beautiful, and I like to be able to look back on the cards that I've made. Maybe it's a vanity thing, I don't know exactly, but there is something to be said for actually really appreciating the work that you have put in, and that's how I do it. I make little albums and I remember them. I put them on my Instagram so I can go back and look. But that's what I want to do in here, and I want to have them slightly bigger. So I will do, they'll sort of be in 2 places. But then this is the last one. This was the divider from the album kit again. And when I did it, it's just such a beautiful piece of cardstock. But it was just screaming to be made a shaker. So I just cut out the circle, stuck it down with some foam, and then just chucked in some gems so that they shake around. So you've got an extra little thing there. And then in the back here, I've just got some A5, and I did A5 on purpose, dot grid paper, which I'm going to put all my lists and notes and things on that I can just sort of chuck in here and kind of keep going along the way. So this is where I'm going to put some of my other ideas. So there we go. That's everything I've done so far. That's the basis of my album. It's, like I said, not finished. It's not the end of, and I have a couple of big ideas, which is what those note pages at the back are for and what this is for. I will do a finished December daily look through probably in January, probably at the end of January when I've had enough time to go back through it. And that'll be also where if I do cover the front, because I am considering it, I'll do that in that video as well. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss that one when it does go up. If you have any tips for me when it comes to doing a December daily, this is the first time I've ever done it. The last couple of Decembers have been pretty boring, except for the fact that last year we had Charlotte. So I've never done one before because I've never sort of needed to / didn't really want to try. This year is such a big Christmas for us. We're going away. We're going up north. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be lots of things to take photos of, even on those days where there's nothing happening. We're away for 3 whole weeks. I'm so excited. Some of that won't get, I might have to add some extra January pages in here as well. But I just love the idea of it. And if I enjoy it as much as I hope I do, it is something that I hope to be able to do in Decembers to come as well. So if you have any tips for me for December daily, please leave it for me down below. Or of course, don't forget you can find me on my social medias. If you want to see these videos, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss them. I will link every product that I have mentioned down below so you can check them out too. I hope you have an absolutely awesome rest of your day, and I will catch you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!